Today we are going to discuss about the functioning of MUDRA Bank. These MUDRA banks are a new type of financing institution. Usually they provide refinancing facilities, that they are not providing direct finance to the customers. They are refinance institutions, and their major objective is to provide or help the financial facilities or help the financial institutions who provide loans and other facilities to the small and medium enterprises. In this section, the structure as well as function of MUDRA banks are given. MUDRA Bank is the short form of Micro Unit Development and Refinance Agency Limited. It is termed as MUDRA Bank. In the name itself, it is given that it is a refinancing institution. That is, MUDRA does not lend directly to the micro entrepreneurs as well as to the individual. MUDRA loans under the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana can be availed of from nearby branches of a bank, non-banking financial companies, banking financial institutions, etc. That is, the loans under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana scheme can be availed from the nearby bank, non-banking financial companies and financial institutions. Now borrowers can also file an online application for Mudra loans. The union budget presented by the Honorable Finance Minister Arun Jaitley for the financial year 15-16 announced the formation of Mudra Bank. That actually this Mudra Bank was announced in the year 2015-16 budget. And accordingly, Mudra Bank was registered as a company in March 2015 under the Companies Act 2013 and as a non-banking finance institution with RBI on 7th April 2015. That is, it was registered as a company on March 2015 under Companies Act 2013 and as a non-banking finance institution with RBI on 7th April 2015. It was launched by the Prime Minister on 8th April 2015 at a function held at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. It has been initiated formally as a wholly owned subsidiary of SIDBI with 100% capital being contributed by it. Mudra Bank has been initially formed as a wholly owned subsidiary of SIDB. Presently, the authorized capital of Mudra is 1000 crores and paid up capital is 750 crores, fully subscribed by the SIDBI. And more capital is expected to enhance the functioning of Mudra. And this agency or the Mudra would be responsible for developing and refinancing all micro enterprise sectors by supporting the finance institutions which are in the business of lending to micro or small business entities engaged in manufacturing, trading and service activities. That is, their major purpose is to provide financial assistance to micro enterprise sector. The Mudra would be a partner with bank, microfinance institutions and other lending institutions at state level or regional level to provide microfinance support to the micro enterprise sector in the country. Microfinance is an economic tool whose objective is to provide income generating opportunities to the people at the bottom of the pyramid. It covers a range of services which includes, in addition to the provision of credit, many other credit services, financial literacy and other support services. And Mudra has been formed with the primary objective of developing the micro enterprise sector in the country by extending various support including finance support in the form of refinance so as to achieve the goal of funding the unfunded. This is the goal of Mudra Bank, that is funding the unfunded. Here the point to remember is that Mudra Bank is not a finance, not a bank which provide loans directly to the customers, but it is a refinancing agency which provides or which work with the banks and other microfinance institutions. They provide financial assistance to this sector through these banks. Now, the SIDBI is the major bank which provide loans under this scheme. We have seen the goal is funding the unfunded, and the objective of or the purpose of Mudra is to provide funding to the non-corporate small business sector through various financial institutions, banks, non-financial companies, and microfinance institution. And it is extended to a variety of purposes which provide income generation and employment creation in manufacturing, services, retail, and agriculture allied activities. It would be responsible for refinancing to non-bank financial companies, microfinancial institutions, societies. The Mudra Bank would be responsible for financing. These are the agencies or the banks or the financial institutions which work with the Mudra or which work for the Mudra Bank. They are non-bank finance companies, microfinance institutions, societies, trust, small finance banks, regional rural banks, which are in the business of lending to micro or small business entities engaged in manufacturing, trading, and service activities as well as agriculture and allied activities. Mudra would also partner with the state or regional level financial intermediaries to provide finance. These are that is in addition to the banks also work as a partner of Mudra Bank. The target group of Mudra banks are non-corporate small or the Mudra refinance facility or Mudra finance facilities can be availed by these groups. First one, non-corporate small business segment NCSB, proprietorship partnership firms running as small manufacturing units, service sector units, shopkeepers, fruits, vegetable vendors, truck operator, food service unit, repair shops, machine operators, small industries, artisans, food processors, and others in rural and urban areas. Any Indian citizen who has a business plan for a non-farm income generating activities such as manufacturing and processing, trading or service sector whose credit need is up to 10 lakh can approach either a bank, microfinance institution, non-bank financial companies for availing Mudra loans under PMMY. The usual terms and conditions of the lending agency may have to be followed for availing loans under Prime Minister's Mudra Yojana schemes. Lending rate as per the RBI guideline issued in this regard from time to time. These groups or these Mudra banks can be availed by these groups, that is non-corporate small business segment, proprietorship partnership firms running a small manufacturing unit, service sector unit, shopkeepers, vegetable vendors, truck operators, etc. Any Indian citizen who has a business plan for a non-farm income generating activity, and the usual conditions for the loans and other formalities will be applicable to the Mudra loans also. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, also known as Indian banking sector's Mudra loan scheme, not only intends to bridge the funding gap to the micro enterprises, but it also aims to boost the confidence of the first generation entrepreneurs and assist the existing small business expand their activities. That is, this Prime Minister Mudra Yojana scheme provides financial facilities to the new entrepreneurs. And the Mudra loans are divided into three categories based on the business life cycle that the loan enterprises currently is. These three categories signifies the growth, development, and funding needs of the beneficiaries. Shishu loans up to 50,000, Kishore 50,001 to 5 lakhs, and Tarun 5 lakhs to 10. The maximum limit is the 10 lakhs. That the Mudra loans are divided into three categories based on the business life cycle. The Shishu loans up to 50,000, Kishore loans up to 5 lakhs, and Tarun loans up to 10 lakhs. These are the categories of Mudra loans. Speciality of Mudra loans are given in this section. This Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana scheme was launched along with the launching of Mudra on 8th April 2015. This is the refinancing scheme and the loans are provided under this category. Mudra was given the responsibility of monitoring the program by collecting the information on a regular basis. That is, this Mudra is a regulatory authority or monitoring authority of Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana or PMMY. Interest rate will be different for different banks and no collateral security is needed for availing loans under PMMY. Maximum loan amount is rupees 10 lakh. Repayment period is from 3 to 5 years. No processing charge is required for Mudra loans. These are the features of Mudra Bank loan or PMMY loan. That is, interest rate will be different. No collateral security is needed. Maximum amount that can be availed is 10 lakh. Repayment period is 3 to 5 years. No processing charges are needed. And it will be extended to all public sector banks, regional rural banks, small finance banks, private sector, foreign bank, microfinance institute, all loans sanctioned on or after 8th April 2015 up to the loan size of 10 lakhs for non-farm income generating activity will be branded as farm income loan. This is another point to remember, that all loans sanctioned on or after 8th April 2015 up to this rupees 10 lakh for non-farm income generating activity will be considered as PMMY loan. The monitoring of Prime Minister's Mudra Yojana scheme or Mudra Yojana will at the state level will be done through the state level bankers forum, at the national level by Mudra or the Department of Financial Service, Government of India. And for this purpose, Mudra has developed a portal wherein the banks and other lending institutions directly feed their achievement details, which are consolidated by the system. And this Mudra banks oversee or manages the functioning of PMMY. A range of loan schemes are available under the PMMY. Some of the important schemes include microcredit scheme, women enterprise schemes, refinance schemes for banks, then Mudra card schemes, credit guarantee fund, and equipment finance schemes, credit to micro enterprises, etc. The first one is micro credit scheme. Under this scheme, the financial support is extended through micro financial institution so that they can provide business loan up to rupees 1 lakh. And this is mainly provided to individuals engaged in specific micro enterprises activities, as well as joint liability groups and self-help groups. That is, microcredit scheme is the first one. It is extended through the microfinance institution. And second one is women enterprise program, that is Mahila Udyami Yojana. This is an important part of Mudra Yojana targeted specifically at women entrepreneurs. It is designed to encourage individual women entrepreneurs, women's joint liability groups and self-help groups to set up various micro enterprises. And third one is refinance scheme for banks. Under these schemes, banks including the scheduled cooperative banks, regional rural banks and commercial banks were allowed to refinance a loan amount up to 10 lakh. Refinance facility is available only if these business loans have been extended for the micro enterprises activities. That is, these refinance schemes can be availed by the banks. Mudra card. This is an innovative credit product which makes credit easily accessible to the small business while providing flexibility to the card owners. It can be used as a credit card with overdraft limit and can also be used as a debit card with facility at ATM withdrawal. It can be used by business to obtain working capital under its unique cash credit arrangements. That is, it is an innovative product which makes credit easily accessible to small business. Third one is credit guarantee fund. It is also known as portfolio credit guarantee, and it involves the creation and use of special fund termed as credit guarantee funds for micro unit. And this fund is managed by the National Credit Guarantee Trust Company Limited and allows eligible entities to receive micro loans with ease. Next one is equipment finance scheme, and this scheme, as part of Mudra loan scheme, enables small entrepreneurs and micro units to avail a loan to finance the purchase and upgrade of qualifying equipments or machinery. That is, it is for purchasing, or this loan is mainly for the equipment and machinery purchasing. And next one is credit to micro enterprises. One of the basic motive of Mudra is to maximize both the quantum of benefits and the number of beneficiaries from these schemes. A large portion of India's population is currently involved in specific sectors including but not limited to the land transport, food production, textile production, community services, etc. And this credit facility is provided to the micro enterprises. Here, some more points about the Mudra cards are given. It was introduced as a new working capital instrument. It is a that is Mudra card is a rupee debit card operable on all ATM and point of sale machines where rupee is operative. It is a flexible credit product that meets the working capital needs of micro and small enterprises, as cash can be withdrawn from any ATM or merchandise purchased during a POS machine so that interest burden is reduced. Most of the banks have accepted the product and introduced it in the first year. And Mudra card is a debit card that is issued to the loan applicants who wish to apply for Mudra loan. When a loan applicant applies for this loan and if it gets approved, the banks or the lender opens a Mudra loan account and issue the card along with it. The amount is dispersed into the Mudra account so the applicant can debit the amount from their Mudra account. This process also helps in keeping the credit history of the borrower who has applied this account. This is like our credit card, which is or the debit card, which is sanctioned with the bank account. Here, when we apply for the Mudra loan, we will get a Mudra card also, and the amount is deposited with the Mudra account, and we can withdraw the amount of loan through the Mudra card. Here, the functioning of Mudra Bank performance is given, and the number of the three categories of accounts, as well as the number of account as on 2019-20. The total amount sanctioned, amount disbursed, etc. are also given. Out of this, the amount gone to the women and the new entrepreneurs, SST, OBCs are also given. 63% was given to the women. And Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, PMMY and Micro Unit Development and Refinance Agency have completed 5 successful years of operation. During the financial year 2019-20, the total sanction under Prime Minister's Mudra Yojana have grown to rupees 3.7 lakh crore, exceeding the target of rupees 3 exceeding the target at. Now we can see that the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, PMMY and Micro Unit Development and Refinance Agency Mudra have completed 5 successful years of operation. During the financial year 2019-20, the total sanction under PMMY have grown to rupees 3.37 lakh crores, exceeding the targeted 3.325 lakh crores and benefiting 6.22 crore beneficiaries. These are the features of the Mudra loan. Here, the points to remember are: first one, it is the refinancing agency. Under this scheme, loans are provided under the name Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana scheme. This is not a separate bank. They perform with or they work in partnership with bank, non-bank financial institutions, microfinancial institutions, trust, etc. Under this category, 3 types of loans are available. The maximum loans available can be 10 lakh. They mainly provided these facilities to the micro and small entrepreneurs, and they also gives importance to the new and women entrepreneurs also.